In Shaktiya philosophy, Shakti is predominant. To create, the male is not necessary. That's what the Prathanikam and Vaikrutika Rahasyam in the Devi Bhagavatam says. She created the male out of her. She created the two females out of her. And who is the she that we are talking about? This one here, Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi created Maha Saraswati and Maha Kali. They were known as Maha because there are no limits to them. And Mahalakshmi herself created a pair, a male and a female. She conjoined with Mahakali and created a pair. She conjoined Maha Saraswati and created a pair. And these three pairs, Brahma and Saraswati, Lakshmi and Vishnu, and Shiva and Shakti, they have come out of these three primary Shaktis. Kali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, they have all come out of Mahalakshmi. The wealth of the Lord is ignorance, negation of everything. That's why the Shruti says, Na karmana na prajya dharena jagena kena amritamanashu. By tyaga, by giving up everything, you gain everything. Amritatvam, the immortal, the zero, the shunya, the changeless, attributeless. You get the wealth of the Lord by sannyasa, not by raga. Raga is property of fear. And fear changes itself into different forms. First thing that the fear creates, Vidya bhayam bhavati. Because you think there is something else. You don't know what it is going to do to you. And you are afraid of it. But if you know what it is, then the fear is not there. Out of the fear of death, when you do not exist, of birth when you exist, these two fears are two para and apara manifestations of the Parashakti herself. Then the fear transforms itself into the people who are living their life itself is afraid of its death. So when I ask myself, why was I born? Why was I married? Why do I beget children? What is all this drama? What is the purpose of my life? What is the purpose of life itself? The purpose of life, to the extent I could understand, is to continue life. That is why we marry, that's why we beget children, and they beget children, and they beget children. and the cycle of life goes on. So the fear transforms itself, its first transformation is a desire to continue life, because the fear of the unknown is to be overcome. And in the karma, it has got many meanings. Any desire can be called karma, but the main desire being the desire to procreate. That again transforms itself into, when it is denied, it becomes krodha. When it is obtained, it becomes lobha. And when lobha deepens, it becomes moha and mada and matsarya, pride and jealousy. So all these transformations, the root cause is fear. Tantra means expanding the awareness about life, that you can exist without a form. You can exist in formless ways. You can exist with form, without form, and in formless ways. And finally, in attributeless state called the shunya. So there are 3 lives we have got. They say cat has got 7 lives, but we have got 3 lives. One is the manifested life which we are all living, in which we have got jnanendriyas, karmendriyas. We can know, we can see, we can feel. Jnana. They are windows through which the knowledge about the world gets inside of us. And we got karmendriyas, that we can act, can push on the world, do something, hit it, or see, or do something to the world. So our jnanendriyas become the karmendriyas of the world, and the karmendriyas of the world become jnanendriyas. So when we make a transition from life to lifeless, or go back to the world from which we came, then that transformation removes the karmendriyas from you. You will not be able to act, but you will still be able to know. You will still be able to see. You will still be able to feel. And this ability to know, see and feel is called tanmatras. So drop the karmendriyas, you get into tanmatras. Among tanmatras, shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha, mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. These are all the different tanmatras. When you drop them, you go into a pre-manifested state of the universe, where currents are flowing in the world. These currents are called Vak-devatas. Before the world manifested, something was moving somewhere. Now something is matter. Moving means it's moving from this place to that place and this time to that time. So you see, a spanda, a vibration or energy that we are familiar with, in order to move at all, it has got to have a space in which to move, a time in which to move, and what moves. These three things have been called Trinity, Trimurtis. And the Guru Dattatreya is a manifestation of the Trinity. They are asking questions. He is not answering them. He is sitting there, a 16-year-old boy, nude, sitting under a peepal tree, not answering questions. They are answering, their questions are being asked, they are being answered within their minds. That is the wonder of Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti means, Dakshina means the right, Amurti means formless. The right part of you is formless, one part of you is formless, other part has form. Dakshina plus Amurti, Dakshina Amurti. Form and formless combined together is Dakshinamurti. And Dattatreya is the transition between again the form and formless. So these are two main gurus of all kinds of vidyas. There are no other gurus. The guru does not refer to a person who is sitting on this chair. He comes and goes. The guru is not limited to the clothes that he wears. He is not limited to the blood, the asthis, the bones, the skeleton, the flesh. None of these tattvas he refers to. He refers to the consciousness, awareness, which is called Maya. Unless you know Maya and pray to Maya, unless she takes compassion on you, you will never be able to know what is Shiva. So Maya is the only way approach your God. Where Shiva has to worship, or Vishnu has to worship, or Shakti has to worship, they all have to worship Mahamaya. And the Guru represents the Tattva of Mahamaya. What is Tattva? Tattva. Tat means that. Tvam means you. Tattvam means you are that. You are what you see. This knowledge alone can take you from ignorance to knowledge and bring you back from knowledge to ignorance. She connects these two sides, where you exist, where you do not exist. It can take you from the physical to the astral, from the astral to the pre-astral, pre-cosmic. These powers are called Gayatri, the creatrix, the giver of life. Gayatri is a life-giving mantra. And the cosmic mantra is called Bhuvaneshwari. And inside the cosmic power is Bala Tripura Sundari. She is the source of the cosmos. Source of the cosmos is the space, time and matter, and the waves of matter that are flowing through. And Bindu is a combination of Shiva and Shakti. They cannot exist separately. So SriVidya is a path, a universal path. It cuts across religions, it cuts across boundaries, it cuts across male-female relationships, it cuts across everything, and it represents the energies that are there out in the cosmos, and you are accessing those energies. And those energies are given forms, and you are seeing those forms in the Sri Chakra and Devipuram. If you are seeing, they are forms and formless. Their formlessness is indicated by their nudity. There are no limits. Just like Shivalinga, an ovoid, it's got a form, but no particular form. It's a linga, starting from unknown to infinity. Apatal namastanantebha, there is a Brahmanda Mahavistarat. So from Patala to the you cannot measure the length of this one. You cannot measure the length of time, you cannot measure the length of space. Immeasurable. So that is the linga. That is a characteristic of Shiva. And what manifested this linga? The Shakti. So when you are doing puja to the Guru here with the Guru Namavali, what does it say? Indraya Namaha, Agneya Namaha, Nirudaya Namaha, Varunaya Namaha, Vayave Namaha. And Manobuddhista Ahankara, all these things come, Tanmatas come. They are all not names of Mr. N. Prahlada Sastry. They are not his names. They are names of the attributeless Tattva of the Guru. Guru Tattva is being explained in those names. And that's what we are worshipping. Why we are worshipping? Because we want to understand both here and there and overcome fear. When you overcome fear, what happens? You become God. Fear is the ultimate bastion. When you overcome that, there is no other thing that you can do except become God. So may Devi bless you all to overcome your ignorance and approach and become God. Thank you. God bless you.